Days of our lives spoiled. Jay promises some eye-opening confessions, unexpected alliances, heated accusations, and even a dramatic rescue or two. First, Wednesday's turmoil. March 26. Paulina's alarming discovery. Early in the day, Paulina Price stumbles upon something so disturbing that it sends her reeling. Although Paulina always tries to maintain a strong front, especially when she's fighting for those she loves, this new development shakes her confidence. It's not the first time Paulina has found herself in the center of a storm, yet it never gets any easier. This revelation could have ripple effects far beyond what she initially anticipates, especially concerning her daughter, Chanel Dupree Demera, and their hopes for a bright future. Meanwhile, Paulina is also attempting to keep a positive attitude about an adoption issue she's facing with Chanel. The two have been discussing possible paths to expanding their family. Yet the dream of adoption is rarely a simple one, and they soon face another hurdle. Amy Choi, who has been keeping tabs on all the scandalous happenings in town, decides to voice her disapproval regarding the Demera clan's previous misdeeds, specifically those tied to Leo Stark's sensational article. This harsh judgment could place one more roadblock in Paulina and Chanel's adoption hopes. Holly Jonas rescues Doug Williams III in another part of Salem. Doug Williams III ends up in a predicament that shows just how dire things have become for him. Julie Williams, furious over Doug's recent actions and convinced he's hiding a critical secret, kicked him out of the Horton house. Desperate and alone, Doug spends a difficult night on a park bench. When Paulina spots him there, she is horrified to realize he is sleeping outside like someone without support or resources. Enter Holly Jonas, who becomes the knight in shining armor Doug never expected. Upon hearing of his situation, Holly takes it upon herself to bring Doug somewhere safe where he can shower, get a meal, and have a chance to plan his next steps. With her calm demeanor and practical approach, Holly offers Doug not just physical shelter but a sense of hope. She also begins to suspect that Tate Black might have tipped off Julie in the first place, an act that could have disastrous consequences for Doug's already shaky relationships. Tate's confession to Sophia. As if the fallout from Doug's humiliating predicament weren't enough, Tate Black confesses to Sophia Choi about his role in leaking Doug's secret. Tate is well aware this revelation could drive a wedge between him and Holly, not to mention the rest of the community. He struggles with guilt, torn between wanting to do the right thing and protecting himself from retaliation or further isolation. Sophia, known for her empathetic nature, tries to reassure Tate that he isn't beyond redemption. She urges him to make amends, if possible, and to learn from this difficult chapter. Their conversation brings them closer, hinting at a deeper bond developing between the two, whether as confidants, friends, or perhaps even something more. Trouble brewing with Johnny and EJ over at the Demera mansion. The tension between Johnny Demera and EJ Demera is at an all-time high. EJ hopes to reconcile, keenly aware that he has made colossal mistakes in the past, especially where Sammy Brady and the rest of the family are concerned. Yet Johnny, still reeling from his father's past betrayals, has no intention of simply forgiving and forgetting. Despite EJ's desperate plea for peace, Johnny is not ready to drop his defenses. To complicate matters, Paulina later unleashes a sharp critique of EJ, suggesting he could be next in the line of suspects for an upcoming crime-solving storyline. EJ has accumulated numerous adversaries who might be itching for revenge. With so many simmering feuds, it's likely that EJ will find himself under the microscope soon. Salem never lacks for drama, and EJ Demera remains a magnet for chaos. Thursday's fireworks. March 27. Xander's accusation against Philip on Thursday. Tensions spike in the Kiriakis family. Xander Cook, incensed by a rumor he believes to be true, aggressively confronts Philip Kiriakis. The accusation? Philip allegedly slept with Stephanie Johnson behind Alex Kiriakis' back, shattering family ties and loyalty in the process. Determined to protect Alex and expose any wrongdoing, Xander wastes no time in telling Alex about what he believes Philip and Stephanie have been up to. Alex's anger is immediate and fierce. He storms into the Kiriakis' living room and confronts Philip head-on, accusing him of betraying him on the deepest level possible. Philip denies it all, swearing Xander must have misunderstood or is spreading gossip for his own reasons. but in Salem, once rumors spread, it can be a challenge to rein them in. When trust is broken, especially among the Kiriakis men, reconciliation can be a tall order. Sarah and Stephanie's new deception? On top of all this turmoil, Sarah decides that the best course of action to preserve peace, or what's left of it, is to ask Stephanie to continue spinning a web of lies. Sarah seems to think an illusion of an affair, or any juicy deception, might hide some other family secret. She's desperate to keep Xander in the dark or to calm Alex's rage. However, Stephanie is exhausted by the endless cover-ups and manipulations. With all the drama swirling around her, Stephanie may finally decide that enough is enough. She doesn't want to risk her own relationships, or her self-respect, by feeding more falsehoods. As Stephanie grapples with whether to lie yet again, she must consider the consequences of telling the truth. Could letting everyone know what really happened end up doing more harm than good? Salem is a place where secrets can swallow people whole, and Stephanie is painfully aware of the toll that deception can take on friendships, romances, and family harmony. Holly confronts Tate and Melinda's stark warning. Holly, still furious about Doug's precarious predicament, finally tracks down Tate to give him a piece of her mind. She's prepared to lay out exactly how his betrayal and loose lips contributed to Doug's downfall. By shining a bright light on Tate's misdeeds, Holly hopes he'll see the seriousness of his actions and begin to make amends. Meanwhile, Melinda issues a stern warning to Gabby. Rumors are swirling that Leo Stark's sensational article and his possible connection to the stolen necklace have deeper layers than initially suspected. Melinda's caution might refer to the fact that crossing Leo can be dangerous. Gabby, a savvy player in her own right, knows that Leo's penchant for drama and scandal can cut both ways, sometimes serving as a shield, and other times making him a prime suspect in any wrongdoing around town. Still, with so many cunning, opportunistic personalities in Salem, the line between friend and foe can get extremely blurry. What lies ahead? From the Kiriakis' living room to the DiMera mansion, from the park bench where Doug slumbered to Paulina's latest shocking find, each storyline is weaving together into a tapestry of secrets, schemes, and potential heartbreaks. Viewers who have followed Days of Our Lives for years know that alliances can shift quickly. A sworn enemy can become a reluctant ally overnight. A loyal friend can turn traitor when the stakes get too high. Though the midweek episodes tease resolutions to some existing storylines, they also plant fresh seeds of conflict that could grow into full-blown feuds in the near future. EJ's quest for forgiveness from Johnny may fall on deaf ears, and the father-son feud could escalate if new evidence about EJ's past dealings emerges. Meanwhile, Paulina's next steps, especially as she grapples with her alarming discovery, might push her further into the center of the drama. Chanel's dreams, now overshadowed by Amy Choi's adoption concerns, may be on shaky ground. And Doug's relief at Holly's intervention might be short-lived if other secrets come to light. In a place like Salem, every decision has repercussions, and old scores never stay settled for long. Xander's accusations against Philip could trigger a Kiriakis family implosion that has been building for months. If Stephanie refuses to go along with Sarah's request to deceive others, Xander might feel more cornered than ever. Alex, reeling from the supposed betrayal, is poised to make choices that could further fracture the Kiriakis' house. All the while, Tate's crisis of conscience, and Holly's anger, promise to deliver even more emotional punches. Finally, the biggest question might be who ends up on EJ DiMera's revenge list, or who is targeting EJ for revenge, once the dust settles. His controversies are legion, and there's no telling who could decide to strike at him next. Keep in mind that Days of Our Lives loves a good whodunit, and fans might find themselves guessing which scorned character is waiting in the wings to take EJ down. Stay tuned. These upcoming episodes of Days of Our Lives are not to be missed. If you're a longtime fan, you'll see beloved characters pushed to their limits. If you're a newer viewer, this is your chance to jump into all the action, as alliances constantly shift and no one is ever truly safe. Whether it's the Kiriakis clan, the DiMeras, or the everyday heroes who walk the streets of Salem, everyone is chasing happiness, redemption, and perhaps a little payback. As Wednesday and Thursday unfold, be prepared for drama, heartbreak, and possibly a few uplifting moments. Salem is a place where love can blossom unexpectedly, friendships can splinter in an instant, and the past is never really past. With emotions running high, it's only a matter of time before more secrets explode onto the scene, leaving fans eager to discover who will pick up the pieces and who might be pulled under by the undertow of lies and betrayal. Thanks for watching our videos. Goodbye.